if you have trouble flighting your fairway woods, if you're prone to sometimes thinning, low flight, even topping in extreme cases, then today I've got a fantastic tip that is going to help you hit some great fairway woods. Now, we all know that fairway woods can be difficult clubs to hit, especially as I have here. We get down to the 3 wood where we could be starting with something around a 15-degree loft. That is not a lot, okay? That's not a lot of loft at all. If you look at a 6-iron maybe having around 30 degrees, you only have half that amount of loft with the fairway wood. So the most common fault I will see with my players is where they attempt to help lift the ball in the air by leaning back to get the ball there. The logic seems great. Yes, as you lean back, you add loft to the club face. Unfortunately, the design of the sole of the club, with it being so wide, when you lean back, the club also now leans back and the leading edge of the club comes off the turf, so the point that you cannot get that club to the bottom of the ball. Maybe if the ball is sitting on a tee, maybe in the semi-rough, that may work and you may get away with it. Still not the right way to play the shot. So what I want to do is show you a great tip and a great swing thought that's going to help you flight your fairways. So, unlike the driver, which is hit with an upwards attack angle, the 3 wood and the fairway woods, all the fairway woods really, need to be struck with a slight downward strike, just similar to hitting an iron or a hybrid. The key with this though is that we don't want to concentrate on being a leading edge drive into the back of the ball. That will have the tendency to potentially de-loft the club and make your leading edge dig into the turf slightly. That is okay if you're a tour player with the club head speeds of a Rory McIlroy, a Jason Day. For the average golfer who doesn't have those speeds, if there's too much de-lofting of the fairway wood, there is not going to be the spin rate to allow that ball to lift in the air. So what I want you to concentrate on, we're going to use this wide sole to our advantage. Now, few practice swings to get going with this, but what I want you to focus on is as you swing down, get the feeling that you're trying to strike the middle of the sole of the 3 wood into the turf as you follow through. And you can actually be quite firm in letting that sole strike the turf. I'm not leading edge driving, okay, where I'm de-lofting and digging into the turf. Instead, sole of club into turf and through. What that is going to achieve as the sole of the club strikes the turf, that is going to allow you to maintain loft on the fairway wood. It's going to allow you to get to the bottom of the ball, but it's going to allow you to get to the turf without the club digging, because the sole of a club, that can't dig into the ground. Leading edge, that can dig. Sole cannot dig. So let's get the feeling. Sole into turf, commit to the follow through, commit to finishing the swing. So if I go with a couple here, so again with fairway wood, a little bit wider stance, ball 2-3 inches inside from the front heel there. So I'm going to focus again, nice central pivot on the backswing, sole of club into turf. Ball flights in the air, nice good trajectory on the ball flight. Once again, practice swing. Get the confidence that you can strike the turf with the sole of the club, and you will very quickly realize that you can't really overdo this because the club is not going to dig into the turf. So we're getting the feeling of trying to catch ball turf, getting the sole of the club into the ground. That allows us to maintain loft. So once again, nice twist, nice central pivot and twist on the backswing. We strike down through, get that ball flighted in the air. This will work with all of your fairway woods. Give it a try. You will be amazed at the difference in the flight and the contact and the trajectory that you can get on your fairway woods. I hope this helps. If you want to watch some more videos, get some more advice on how to improve your game, then just head on over to my YouTube channel where there are lots more free videos to help you improve your game.